Hello again, friends, and welcome back for our last craft activity. I've been spending a lot of time outside this month, going on walks through the forest and enjoying nature. Just this week, I noticed how much this one bird stands out against the dark trees and the white snow. Cardinals bring so much color to the winter season. Unlike some birds, cardinals do not migrate or fly south to warmer weather during the winter. They stay put all year, living in the evergreens. Only the male cardinal is a bright red, while the female cardinal is a beautiful mix of brown and red and tan. I was so inspired by these unique and colorful birds that I decided that they would be the subject of our project this week. We will be making handprint cardinals. Again, let's set up our space and grab the following things from our kit. We're gonna grab the the blue paper, scissors, glue, the leftover orange felt that you cut your penguin feet out of, red felt and black felt, the marker, a paintbrush, your leftover googly eye, 3 red feathers, and of course your paint. For the first step in this project, I'm going to use the marker to trace around my hand on the red felt. You might want to make sure the felt is diagonal so that you can fit your whole hand on there. So I'm going to hold it like this. I'm going to trace around my hand. Making sure to go around each finger. Like so. And now, if you do get marker on yourself, it does wash off easily with soap and water. Looks pretty good, and I did get some marker on me. So when you are finished tracing out your hand, we can carefully cut it out with our scissors. And just go around exactly where we drew. Being careful not to cut off any of the places we're not supposed to cut. And we'll go around each finger. My hand's a little bit larger, so it did take up all the felt here. I'm just cutting around the fingers. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you do need it. It is a little tricky going between each finger. There we are. And again, if you're taking a little bit more time doing this project, if you're still stuck on this step, you can pause this video at any time. And we're almost all done here. This bright red felt really does remind me of the colors of the cardinal. And the finger here. And also, as I'm cutting out, I'm going to just make sure the edge of the felt here, I'm going to make a little rounded edge for where the head of the cardinal will be. And then I'm going to take these scraps and move them over to the side so we have a clear working area. Now I'm going to set this aside while I create the rest of the pieces that we will need for our cardinal. We will need a small piece of black felt to represent the black feathers around the cardinal's beak. To represent this, I'm going to cut out a half circle that will fit around the head of the cardinal. We can hold up our handprint to see about how big this piece should be. So we're going to cut a half circle here. And you can use your marker if you'd like to mark where you'd like to cut it. But I'm just going to cut out a nice circle. Once you're all set with that, that looks pretty good. We can set that piece aside with our handprint. We have one more piece, and that's going to be our orange beak. Just like the paper tube penguin we made, we're going to cut out a little triangle for the beak. We do want to make this beak a little bit larger though. And remember, it's helpful to look at the other pieces you've cut just to figure out how large of a triangle you should make. Now I'm just going to cut out a nice little triangle out of our orange felt. And now it looks like all of our pieces are all ready to be assembled. So let's grab our blue paper as our canvas. And let's start with our base, which is our handprint. We can apply some glue on the marker side of things where you can see the marker marks, making sure to get the glue at the tip of each finger so that it's all secured to our paper. And you can be pretty generous with the glue since it is fabric and it does absorb some of the glue. Making sure to get a nice amount there on each fingertip. And some in the middle too. We're going to flip that over. Apply that and press it down onto our paper. Now our cardinal head is going to be going in the direction away from our fingers. We're going to add some red feathers at the top of that cardinal head. And you will want to use some extra glue here, because the fabric, again, does absorb it, and these feathers can be a little tricky. I'd put some glue down first. And then, once we have a nice bit of glue on there, I'm going to stick the feathers right on top. Sure they don't fly away. All right, and then right on top of the feathers, we're going to layer our black piece of felt. Just make sure it's going in the direction you want it to. Just apply some glue to that. We're going to press that right on top. Press it down. And now for the beak. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to apply a nice amount of glue. And then apply that right on top, kind of toward the bottom, to leave some room for the googly eye, which is what we will be doing next to complete our cardinal. You should have one left from the other project that we used the googly eyes on from the penguin. But we're going to take that and place that right on top as well. I think that that looks great. Now you can stop here if you would like, or if you're feeling up to it, you can paint on a fun background. You know that I love to add detail. Feel free to use any paint you may have left or your marker to spruce up your background. I added some trees in my example here. I'll hold this up, but you can really do anything to make this your own. I added some snowflakes too. I think I'm going to use my black paint on this one to make it into a forest scene. I'm going to take out my black paint, my little paintbrush here, and I'm going to paint on trees. Just to give it some depth and to create a nice winter scene. And some of the branches are going right behind our cardinal. That looks great, creating a lot of Y shapes again for the branches. This background kind of reminds me of the fingerprint tree, almost like we're combining the two projects and what we've learned. I'm gonna add another one. You can add as much as you'd like or as little. This is totally your project. There we go. I don't want to overdo it with this one. So once you are happy with how your cardinal scene looks, make sure to set it aside for a few hours to let it completely dry. This is what mine looks like. I am so happy to have shared all of this time crafting with you this month. I enjoyed getting to see all of your beautiful work that you've shared with me and my friends at the theater. You are all so talented, and I hope you keep on creating into the spring and beyond. And I hope I get to see you again next year. So when you share your photos of your cardinal craft with me and my friends at the theater, make sure to let us know if you want to craft with me next winter too. Thank you again so much for crafting with me and being a friend this month. Now go outside and enjoy a walk through the forest and maybe build a snowman for me. Goodbye, friends.